I'm Randell and welcome back to my channel for another update in the Reclaimed Container Workshop. A few things have happened this week, so let's go ahead and get started. Basically, in the workshop, I've got a few projects that I've got going on. Basically, since Christmas, I've kind of slacked off on promoting my products, so I revamped all my listings and am pushing myself to at least go back once a week and boost them up or repost them or whatever I need to do to keep the exposure coming. Anyway, so the beginning of the week, I revamped all my posts, got several orders. That's what I'm working on now. Currently I have 2 bass orders, similar to the one I made a few weeks ago. I've got a large Florida. It's going to be 32 by 34, I believe. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'd have to measure it. But basically, I'm making a large and a standard size Florida that I'm going to engrave for a local barbecue shop. I haven't asked the customer what he plans on doing with them, but to me it sounds like he's going to be using them as some sort of signage, so I'm very excited for that. I also have a few other projects going on, but nothing real serious. I do have an announcement. Basically, if you guys have been following me for a while, or if you've just went back and checked out my previous videos, my very first video on here was a project build and a test and tune video, or the maiden voyage of an airboat my father built. My family's from Southwest Florida. We live in the Everglades, basically, and we're really into airboats. My father's built several in the past, and the last one he started in 2008 before the economy tanked. The economy tanked, he ran out of funds, and basically never finished this boat. So last year he decided to go and finish it. Built an incredible motor, put a motor on this boat, which is kind of the final step he was, and then just doing the final touches. So he went ahead and did that, finished the boat. I put kind of a video together of previous pictures, videos of the test and tune, stuff like that. But basically, to come down to it, the boat was way too small for the motor and prop he had. Well, for the motor, and the motor was too much power for the prop he had. Unfortunately, the boat was too small to put a bigger prop on, so he decided to upgrade. He bought a larger boat, and within the last week, he's began the process of building it. He's got the seat stand and engine stand in, and the rest of the cage he's going to be building himself. So basically, the beginning of the week, I took a 7-inch grinder and buffing wheel and just ripped off all the old epoxy on the bottom of the boat. We went over this weekend, reapplied a product called Quick Slick. Basically, it's an epoxy, goes on the bottom of the boat, protects the boat as well as help it slide a little easier. Just to give you kind of an idea, this boat probably weighs about 400 pounds with nothing in it. And before putting this product on, you couldn't push the boat across the ground by yourself. After we flipped the boat over when we were finished, you could lean on it and it would slide 3 or 4 feet. Work-wise, we had a few things going on. One notable thing was kind of funny. Normally, when you do a pool build on an existing home, if there's a deck, you go ahead and tear out the old deck, put in new pavers and whatnot. Because this deck is so large, it's basically there's the pool covers half the home, and the other half the home behind the home is nothing but brick pavers and a fire pit and stuff like that. So the gentleman removed just enough pavers to put the pool in place and work around the pool. We went today, the plumbing's been finished, and we backfilled, so we kind of had a little bit of a fun time working around the brick pavers that are still there, but we managed to get the job done. It did take a little longer than we would have hoped. There was a large stump in the way, and every time we would backfill, we'd put dirt back into the void where the plumbers dug out. We would have to wash it up underneath the stump, and that continued for quite a while. So, other than that, we've done a few final grades, did a deck grade, did a shuttle dig last week. Other than that, that's pretty much it for me, guys. The reason I mentioned the airboat, I probably should have said this before, but the reason I mentioned the airboat is my very first video was the build of this previous boat. I think I'm going to try to get some video this time, some more video, less pictures. I couldn't really get pictures videos from 8 years ago, you know what I mean? So I'm going to try to get some more videos and do an official build video, or as much of one as I can with the clips I can get. It's kind of difficult because clearly the times that we're off, he's working on the boat, I'm working in the shop, so I have to either go help him and record or take a few minutes here and there and do that. So that's probably end up happening. I will be helping him with the build, but it kind of comes second to whatever orders I've got going on. So keep your eyes out. There will be some content coming from that, and I think you guys will like it. Kind of another look into my life, pretty much. Other than that, I do have a project I'm working on myself. I've been kind of vague about it. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I may have talked about it a little bit. I even went live on Twitch, if any of you follow me on there, and basically 3D modeled the product. I don't think I ever talked about what it was going to be for, but basically I'm combining my geekiness and woodworking and kind of merging them together a little bit. So if you guys are into, if you guys are into computers or just electronics and hardware, stuff like that, you guys might be interested. I don't think I have any more modeling to do, so I won't be going live on Twitch, but I might, so check me out there. I'll put a link in the description below. Anyways, basically I'm building a computer, merging it with woodworking. Yeah, that's about as much detail as I'm going to go into. Anyway, so I'm waiting for a few more components, and then I'll be ready to build. So keep your eyes out for that. It will be probably my very first furniture project video, so I'm kind of excited about that. And it'll be a two-part series. It'll be one part the computer, one part the woodworking. So keep your eyes out. I'm sure you guys will like it regardless. Even if you're not into computers, stuff like that, you will definitely like the desk. I think it's going to be very cool. Other than that, guys, that is pretty much it for me. I'm going to cut it off here, but if you like this video, like, share, subscribe, comment below, let me know your thoughts. If you want to know more about the project video or even the specs of this upcoming computer build, let me know. Comment down below and I'll get back with you. So that is it for me. You guys have a good one, and I'll catch you next time.